Hello everyone, and welcome to ILR 3 around the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. I'm Shizu Honke, and again, after not turning up to the previous races, I will be streaming ILR 3 after your normal commentators, Jess, and I'm not sure who it is, so I apologise. I'm not here for this week's round, round 18 of the championship. So we have RBZ, who might be operating under a new gamer tag. I'm not 100% sure. Who is currently leading the championship for us in this tier. 48 points after joining, 155 points, sorry, after joining at Britain. And then we have ILRT Hamilton in second place, 48 points shy of today's heading into today's race. Then we have Matt DJ in third, just 4 points shy of ILRT Hamilton. And if RBZ isn't racing, then we shall see hopefully a closer championship fight into the race. For a yellow flag already in sector 3, and I imagine we'll see a lot of that today. A lot of yellow flags, especially if people slow down in that same section. Let's go on board with the Force India of Ace Face, who's currently only done his second race in ILR3 after joining last time at Japan, and he got a third place in our argument and won that race. So we'll see what he can do in the racing point. The traffic up ahead that it's kind of impacting through that slow speed section. And then through the final corner we have our benchmark, which is a 1:15.3. Ace Face will validates his time. JSR Snakeface is onto the front row provisionally, but I'm sure we'll see a lot of times going faster than that. We should see mid-14s, that's what I'm expecting for those guys on the soft tyres. And it looks like we've got 4 drivers who are opting for an alternate strategy. There is 3 variants that we could see from drivers today. We could see the soft to the mediums and then straight back to the mediums, or we could see soft to hard and then medium to hard. So we'll be interested to see what a lot of our drivers go for as we go ILRT Ninja. Currently on pulse down at 15.1, 13.5 minutes remaining of the session. Let's get started to the Delta again. And just see if we can find some people on laps. Absolute roll now, coming through the final corner. And he approaches the line and he goes into 4th place on a 1:15.5. We've got Jamie Ossini who's in the back end through the final corner, and he replaces Absolute roll into the top 4. We've got Luke on a lap, to see if anyone else on the lap. ILRT Bibbin is approaching the final corner. Nicely done from the McLaren driver. An up to the short through the line, and it validates his time, it looks like. So just gone back on board with Lukey. 56.6. We'll see what that is in comparison to the top guys. Keeps it well within the track limits there. Nicely done through the final few corners, and up to the line he goes. Again, not onto the short front of the line. He goes 7th place, about 9/10 off his teammates. We'll go back to ILRT Hamilton, who's got some traffic up ahead, which I'm sure won't be much appreciated by the Alfa Romeo teammate. Looks like he's not racing today, and up to the line, he goes up to 13th place, half a second off the Renault driver in Dragon Shanley, who is our highest runner on the ultimate strategy at this current moment. Let's get back to some drivers who could still run laps. ILR Bibin, just continuing on them hard tyres. Yeah, he's continuing. No ERS, so I imagine he'll go out next time around. And it's set a lap time. Could be a bit more competitive than the ones. Well, it will be a bit more competitive. It's not set a lap time yet. We'll go on board with your pole sitter. 15.1 is the benchmark at the moment to see if ILRT Ninja can improve on his current time. But here we go. What's for the maximum lads track usage on the exit? Here we go. This will be nearly flat out, the RS wide open. Pushing nearly 210 miles an hour down the start finish straight. Braking at just gone past the 100 metre board, onto the third gear, then second gear for the rotation. Down towards the second DRS straight. Here we go. See what the first second time is. He's a 10th and a half up at 27.9. That's the benchmark. Goes a bit wide into that first part of that tight chicane, and then goes wide again into the hairpin line, 10.7. Then into the more technical part where the car needed as much downforce as it's got. Not quite goes flat through there, misses the apex, goes slightly wide through the second part, and he's just up on his toe. It's been a scruffy lap from ILRT Ninja. There's a lot of time he can still gain as well, and he makes another mistake going into the technical stadium section. And up to the line, what can imagine it? Rear tyre screaming for grip, and he opts into the pit lane. Let's go on board with RBL Echo. What can he do? He's still pushing. Can he? Oh, as JSR Snakes goes the first man into the 14s, and he survives RBL Echo in second place. And let's see if anyone else is on that. Cheesy drama onto the pit lane. Cinnamon Rage is a 10th up on his time on the pad. Let's see. Oh, it nicely through there. A lot cleaner than ILRT Ninja. He's nearly 4/10ths up going into the stadium section. That's a lot tinier than what it was from ILRT Ninja. And here we go up to the line. What can he manage? Goes. He did a 59 invalidated. Never look what other people are doing. Revolution on that. Absolute low. Through slightly in that first sector. So what can he manage in the second sector? It takes the tempo very nicely there. Used a lot of the track. But within the track limits, it's a 10th and a bit up into the stadium section. He's nice and tight. Here we go into the final corner. It's a bit wide, this is his apex. Will he improve? Where will he put him? And he goes into P5, just shy of P4. And we've got just looking at people on their laps. Jamie OC, he's 2/10ths up in the first sector. What he wants. Now can he keep increasing that delta throughout the lap. Good run through tricky chicane, lots of fifth gear, through the tight technical bit, holds it in fifth. That's nice done. Just within track limits, slightly wide for that final part. It's over 2/10 up now. Heading into the stadium section, it's within track limits. Use more track than what some of the other guys have been using. Runs slightly wide. See if that's in validation. Looks like it's continuing. Up to line we go. And it's provisional pole for Jamie OC. That was a fantastic lap there. 14.9. Second guy into the 14s. And just under a tenth a second covers the drivers between first and third places. And let's see if anyone else is on a lap. Lukey might be. He goes very wide there through the stadium section. Let's see what he can in this prize. Teammate currently P2. Can he get up with his teammate? Let's see. And he goes P8. Improved by 6/10. And he's also 6/10 off the pole time. More drivers. As ILRT Ninja again was up on his time into the final set spots. Into the pit lane. They'll have one more run at it. Can get 4 laps in here around Mexico, but due to the nature of the track. Let's see if anyone else on lap time. Let's go on board with Ace Face. Podium last time out at Japan. First race for the Racing Point team. Let's see what he can manage. At Mexico, he misses both apexes there. You really want to be attacking those curbs on the inside there. Let's see if he improves on his time through the first sector. He's a tenth and a bit down. So we will go off board with him slightly. And on board our second place driver. Ferrari, I believe, will be RBZ. Opted under a new game attack. Attacks the first curve nicely. Gets the car turned in very well for the first 2 corners. And the third corner. And DRS wide open with the Red Bull on Matt DJ getting off. Out of the way, sorry, of the Ferrari man who was 2/10 up in the first sector. It was a great first sector from what I believe is RBZ. And he gets a good exit out of those corners. And here we go. He's using quite a lot of the track there. Gets a nice run and attacks all the apexes. Beautiful line from the Ferrari man. Lost time in that middle sector. Let's see, will this be enough for pole? Nicely done. Could take a bit more curve there, maybe. He's hitting the right apexes. Now up to the line. Can the Ferrari man get on pole? Does by 3/10 of a second. He gains a lot of time in that final sector. That's the time they've all got to beat. Might try to go on mediums, interestingly enough. Ace Face on a lap. This will be his lap. He's not going to have enough time to get into the pits, I think. Might just enough time, maybe. Let's see. He will come into the pit lane. Dive like Barkey. 6/10 up in the first sector. Oh, I think he's lagging a bit for me. Comparison to other drivers. Let's have a look. Into the final sector. So nicely within track limits. Oh, he locks up slowly. And he goes into the pit lane. That's his qualifying session done. Disappointing for the McLaren drivers so far. Been a poor qualifying for them. And there you can see JSR Snakes will not be improving. That is his qualifying done. And now drivers starting to file their way back onto the track for their final attempts. Mike Brunel says this is where they make their money. They've been envisioning that perfect lap, they've done their practice, now they need to deliver. Jamie OC, can he snatch pole away from the championship leader? 14 points clear at the minute, it's off. Alright, JSR Snakes. Here we go. Here we go, right. Good run out the last corner. One of the first drivers to to that time. This will be his attempt. So he doesn't opt for overtake. Interesting though, he keeps it like that. Oh, attacks that first curve nicely. That's a good first sector, my butts. Approaching sector time, what is it? He's up slightly on his time. Went slightly deep into the first part, which affected his run maybe. Decent exit. Now approaching the technical stuff. He made a couple of errors if I recall from his previous lap. Let's see what he can manage. Do this section. Oh, that might be an invalidation. Might be, we'll see. Continues on, he's a tenth and a half bit up. Gets it nicely within the limits. Doesn't opt through that curve on the left hand side as well. Up to the line then. Oh, he gets a bit oversteer. What can he do? And he doesn't improve. That was like what was an invalidation. Now RBR Echo has had a very good first sector. 0.8 in the first sector. He attacks that curve very nicely. What can the Racing Point driver manage? And he nails that beautifully. This is a great lap so far for RBR Echo. He's nearly 3/10 up. Cheesy Drama goes 6th. What can the Racing Point manage? This should at least put him second on the grid. Can he challenge JSR Snakes for pole position? He lost a bit of time at that sector, but it's on the front row. Dragon Shanley goes into P6. And I think that is qualifying. Oh, we've got ILR3 Hamilton who's made a mistake in the last corner. And he backs out of it, and that is your grid, folks. Now let's go through your grids for the race. Get it through, there we go. So we have JSR Snakes on a 14.6 on pole position. I believe that is RBZ, so and looking to further extend his championship leads. Ahead of RBR Echo in the Racing Point on the front row with him. And we have Jamie, the only other man in the 14s. That's a nice voice break from me there. Matt DJ in 4th. Then we've got Revolution, Dragon, Ninja, Cheesy Drama, Absolute Lol, Lukey, Edited Fawn, Ace Face, Cinnamon Rage, Barky, Hamilton and bibbing. So the two ILRT Hamilton guys, oh, the two ILRT guys at the back of the field. Aceface rejoins the session. That might mean he misses out on the race because he wasn't in during the formation lap. That's a shame for him, especially after a good result last time out. Oh. Wait for the drivers to determine their strategies. As said previously, it is a track where you can have a multiple of strategies, so we will see what the drivers be wanting to do. There is the medium to hard option for the drivers outside the top 10, and you can also do soft to hard, but it's important to manage those front tyres because there can be a lot of overheating around this track, especially through that middle sector. And so drivers may opt to pit in early and do the 2-stop, which is the soft to the medium to the mediums. So we should be seeing drivers in on that strategy around lap 8, maybe even earlier, maybe lap 6. Then we should see drivers on the 1-stop in around lap 10, and then those medium drivers coming in maybe around lap 13, lap 14. So let's just have a quick check on what the drivers are doing in terms of the tyres. And interesting, if we have two drivers on the medium tyres, that is Barkey and Hamilton down in 14th and 15th. JSR Snakes is leading the formation lap, going up those rear tyres, but it's a long run down into turn 1. So we could have a 2 or 3 abreast down into the first corner. Will JSR Snakes be able to extend that championship lead? That he has at the moment 48 points. Can't win the championship today. Let's be added, can't win the championship today. As GT Drama has left the session. Hopefully be able to get back in. Ghost car is there, that's the most important thing for him. So here we go then. The drivers entering the stadium section on the formation lap. And here we go then. Tier 1 has sadly been cancelled. So this is Tier 2 for today. This is the second best tier in ILR today. The drivers are now on the grid. All the race is waiting for the... there we go. So we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go. Racing point, it's a very good start there. RBR Echo into the slipstream of the Ferrari. The Ferrari doesn't opt to defend. There we go, and he's alongside and he gets the lead into turn 1. It's the only driver behind to defend from the Williams, Jamie FC. And it looks completely behind so far. As they head down into turn 4, Jake looking to go from the outside. But JSR Snakes has the line. And there we go. RBR Echo got the jump and the slipstream. It looks like everyone's been clean so far. Two Rebels find their way at the back in 6th and 7th, and RT Ninja gets ahead of Matt DJ. And let's have a look at the biggest movers so far. There we go, so RT Hamilton big on those medium tyres and got 4 places. And here we go now. There's a bit of a gap already starting to form between the two Williams. Can RBI could get a good run and possibly attack. Be attacked by JSR Snakes, weaving on the straights to try and avoid that slipstream. There's James a lot. Jamie looks closer. Will Jamie have a look into turn 1? No, he has to stay behind. Boys, here we go. Red Bull up the inside of the Renault. The Renault has to go wide. He went off the track. These faces have a session. Now the Red Bull has got into P5. Max also lost the place like that to Absolute Lol, who's now going up the inside of the Renault driver. He can't make that new stick. Lukey's gone wide. Arlington Hamilton then with a switchback. There we go, and he's inside. Should squeeze him out over the curb in there. Will that be? Yes, it is. Arlington Hamilton, a great start. He is wide through the second part. JSR Snakes out of DRS range at the moment. Seems to be struggling through these opening phase of the Grand Prix. Jim looking very racy behind. Here we go. Managed to get himself back into that DRS range. Has JSR Snakes. DRS will be available this. Well, it won't be available this lap because the detection point is behind. So Jamie still looking a lot quicker. It's ILRT Ninja. He's got ahead of Revolution's ILRT Ninja. Had a fantastic start from P7 on the grid. Penalties, I might add, will be very important. They're quite common around this track. It's absolutely no, looks to go inside of the Renault Dragon Shanley. Looks for the switchback. That's a great move on the inside. Looks to move on the outside, and there we go. That's a great move. That's it long into P6. He's also made up 3 positions. I may add. ILRT Hamilton is the one to watch out for on those medium tyres. How far can he take those into the race? Remember, the mediums aren't as likely to overheat as well. So always Dragon Shanley goes very wide into the stadium section. Got a 4-car train here, headed by ILRT Ninja, who's looking to try and pull away. But here we go. DRS activated for JSR Snakes. Looks a bit too far behind this lap, but managed to sort out those small issues he had in the opening phase of the Grand Prix. And now he's looking to get onto the back of the Racing Point driver. Looking for a good exit at the next corner. Dragon Shanley picks up the first time penalty, as Lukey also does the same thing. And there you go, Barking has as well. So 3 drivers already getting time penalties to that. The open 4. James starting to struggle in this race. Not quite racy early on. Starting to drop back from the top 2 who are pulling away. ILRT Ninja picks up the time penalty as well. Into the Red Bull further down the field. As the Red Bull teammate picks up the penalty as well. Penalty could be a big factor in this race. Oh, it's Revolution, lose the back end. Through. The tricky left-hander, and here we go, sorry, the right-hander, and he's now gone wide. Dragon Shanley's all over the back of it. We'll return to this battle shortly. As JSR Snakes not looking for that overtake yet. We've gone back on board. Dragon Shanley, there we go. Overtake mode, this should be an easy move. The Renault driver up into P6, back where he started. There we go. Nicely done from the Renault driver. Goes very wide through the next corner, and there we go. He should be out, trying to press on up to the next 2 drivers. Absolutely low. ILRT Ninja. What was ILRT Hamilton? He's dropped position to Lukey. Unless we're the last with him. Just a further move into. Very technical. We've got yellow flag in sector 2. That is Matt DJ. Matt DJ is round. Or as he rejoins onto the track, look at no drivers there behind him. And Edited Ford has come to the pits for a set of the medium tyres. So he's the first one behind to stop. As RBR Echo's got without that, out of that second window. But he's still within DRS range, so he must have been a mistake from JSR Snakes. Around the final corner as he picks up a time penalty. First one of the leaders picked up a time penalty that we're all talking about. We'll have a few in this race. Jamie 2.4 behind, let's just check the battles. And the finish. ILRGT Hamilton. Jump past Nuki. Up into V8 now. Missed that on the stream. Apologies for that. I think Bivens just got past his teammate as well. Marky is lagging from me slightly as Hamilton picks up the penalty as well. His face has left the session. But at the moment it is the racing point man of RBR Echo who's controlling this race somewhat. Managed to survive the early threat of JSR Snakes. He's now looking to try and build his advantage. But he has got significantly less ERS than the Ferrari driver. Further down the field, having any fights going on. Let's have a look. Where is it? Not that one, is it? There we go. An absolute hole now, going up the inside of the Red Bull driver. Can he get the move done? Try to get round the outside. Very difficult to go round the outside there. It's always very difficult from that position. Driver Shanley picks up another time penalty. And is it me? However, the top three just closing up somewhat. RBR Echo must have made a mistake now. Because look at the top three, significantly put down 1.3 seconds now the gap between the top three. RBR Echo must have made a mistake somewhere. Now heading into that time twisting complex of the stadium section. And will we see a change the lead here? Here we go. What do we have? JSR Snakes into the pit lane. Opted for that one. Now where will he command? This is an important phase of the race. Also medium tyres, so he will be doing the 2-stop. Now the important thing for him is, can he cut through that traffic? So look where he comes out. It looks like it's been relatively clean air. Cheesy drama is back with us now. JSR Snake, look at that clean air, that's perfect for the Ferrari man. Try and opt for that, or make that undercut on the guys ahead of him, or RBR Echo. Managed his ERS well as RBR and JSR Snakes. So let's see what Ferrari man can conjure up on this lap. Gap for 21.8. We'll keep an eye on that time. ILRGT Ninja puts up a second time penalty. Will the top two respond? That's the most important thing. Will these two respond? Look at that, 21.4 already. It looks like, yes, RBR Echo pits. But it looks like at the moment, oh, it's ILRGT Bibbins round. Then, so let's see what JSR Snakes is. He's side by side with the Racing Point. And we want to to go around the outside, he does. And let's see if we switch back. Oh, so you can try to completely around the outside. Can he do it? Let's go back up over Alberto. Oh, and he gets the move done. Both on the medium tyres, interestingly enough, so they will be on the they're on the two-stop. Let's see where Jamie comes out in comparison to this. People to think about here, ILRT Hamilton is on the medium tyres already. He's already got a gap. He's got a 10-second advantage on those drivers ahead of him. Will Jamie's in. Jamie is into the pit lane. This is an important part of the race. What tyres does he opt for? He opts for the soft tyres, is that? That's another set of softs. That is very interesting. That is very interesting. So we see him go on to the set of mediums at the end. There's an interesting call from Jamie. The top two continue to fight. Jess, I say it's not really content at the moment, just sit behind. Jamie on those softs. We're down about 1.1 seconds. This could be a crucial phase of the race for Jamie. ILRT Ninja, as well as up for the set of softs, as is Absolute Long. So, this is a really important phase for these drivers as they look to gain on those leaders. I thought it was just a simple soft. Oh, it stays near the back end. Here we go now. Just off Lukey, still out on those soft tyres. And he goes into the pit lane. See what fireman goes for a set of soft tyres. So drivers are opting for the soft, medium strategy possibly. Maybe to a set of hards at the end. Jamie now back in the DRS range. JSR Snakes, it's RBR Echo, picks up the time penalty. And this is not what he needs, as Jamie needs to get past that Ferrari. Starting to sweep off into the distance. See what he can conjure up in the next couple of laps. Still those two drivers who start on mediums, still out there. RT Hamilton, DYT barking. Jamie is slightly wide, which affects his run. I think Jamie's the only one not to pick up a time penalty so far as well. Let's have a look. Oh no, Jamie picked up a penalty this lap. Now what can manage? Needs a good run here. Needs a good run off the final corner. He gets one. This is close, fastest lap from Jamie as well. It's absolutely long as we're beating that. Here we go. This should be quite simple though. What Williams shot. I think JSR Snakes doesn't fight that too much. He's thinking about his championship. The team Ninja is now behind. Let's see what Jamie can conjure up on RBR Echo. He's got the traffic here. Oh, Jamie's going to go up the inside, is he? Oh, manages it. And those soft tyres will give him a traction. They do, and RBR Echo's just let him through there. Jamie's on a roll at the minute. Needs to start. All the way from two drivers on the medium tyres now. This is an important phase of JSR Snakes. Will RBR Echo goes wide. Well, Jamie goes up the inside. Off the McLaren box and just caught the chicane. Oh, and he going to be good. Pits, that's affects ILRGT. What's happened to JSR Snakes? Oh no, there he is. I thought it was the racing point ahead, that's my bad. That's absolutely low. ILR3 Ninja's now inside the parallel. That's a double overtake, and it goes wide, forces him off the circuit. I had no clue what was happening there, I'm not going to lie. McLaren confused me somewhat. ILR3 Ninja's made a double overtake. Going to P3, Echo's going to try and go around the outside, is he? No, just sits behind. Lots for a better line through this part of the circuit, but this race is kind of aligned in these last few laps. The top of the strategy around this circuit makes some fantastic races. Oh, some Echo lags for me slightly there. And yeah, this is a fantastic point in the race when already just over a third way through. Now what can Long do in regards to two guys ahead of him on the medium tyres? Needs a good run out this final corner. Two drivers ahead of him got significantly less ERS. What can the Haas manage? It's a good run through the final corner. This should be a pretty simple move for the Haas driver. He's going to go up the inside, and ILRGT go up the inside as well. Absolute loss up the inside. Oh, and there we go. ILRGT into third place. JSR sits back into fifth. What can Absolute Long now do on the fourth racing point? When he got the inside, he's going to stick his nose in. Both drivers lock up. ILRGT's out of position. Absolute Long. Oh, he can't make the move. Oh, this is going to be so frustrating for the first driver. Now to sit behind ILRGT while he sees the likes of ILR3 Ninja, Jamie OC pull off into the distance. JSR still sitting behind. Let's just go back to the front. See if there's any other battles. ILR Hamilton, most notably, is on another set of medium tyres. This lap, so lap 13. So he will probably go to around lap 26, then 27, and then pit for another set of soft tyres. Here we go. Here's Absolute Long. Battle for the podium, and pretty simply on the inside of the racing club driver. Was he sticks his nose in there still? ILRGT. He's going to sit behind. View from ILRGT. There we go, Absolute Long into the podium positions, goes wide. Always he didn't lose the industry in the traction there. The Haas driver. Now he's got a job to try and catch Jamie and Absolute Long. They're probably, those guys bring it halfway through their first stint. Well, here we go. JSR Snake's got a fantastic run. Will he look to the inside? No, he backs out of it. Stay on board with these two. I'm sure these two could be fighting down into turn one. JSR Snake's looking. Using all the track available to try the best exits and launches. Here we go. He's still using low. Interesting enough, now he puts it up his eye. What can the Ferrari manage? Interesting enough, Echo's lost DRS already on Long. Not Absolute Long. Let's just go back further down the field. We've got Luke and Hamilton side by side. Easy move for Hamilton. Continue to monitor his progress throughout this race. Good race so far, Hamilton. P14 on the medium tyres, well, fresh and medium tyres as well, so we'll see what he can do in the likes of Revolutions, Gran and Shanley. Look at the gap now between the front two, 2.2 seconds. Deco picks up a second time penalty. Further down the field, let's show it. So we've got a couple of drivers opting for the hard tyres. Dyke Barkey's very likely there, and Matt DJ. ILR Bibbin now as well. Gone up to the mediums, I think that could the spin for him. Such a shame, he's been in a good position as well. And then we've got these two drivers and Edison Ford who opted possibly for this is a 3-stop surely now for the Mercedes. I don't know if he picked up damage earlier in the stint. Here he goes, and these two again. Two lead drivers on the medium tyres for their second stint. And we might start these guys start to close on these soft guys. As their tyres start to overheat and start to wear. The mediums are starting to come into their own. That's a big cut there for Johnson States. He looks to stay within that DRS range. And ILR Echo getting that DRS range. Helping to pull himself along. I think he's done it. I think he's managed it. I think he's managed it. Yes, he has. No, DRS to help defend or attack them. As the racing one driver. And at the moment I think we're going through that stagnant phase of the race. We had that little bit of excitement between laps 10 and 16, and now it's that phase where drivers are starting to manage and ponder their next move. Is what tyres each of these darts manage will the guys on the soft be able to go into those medium tyres and make them last for the rest of the race, or will these medium guys be able to stretch them enough to go onto another set of softs for the end of the race? 18 laps on a set of mediums is a tall order, a very tall order. ILR is now same bit of VRS on this lap. He managed to gain that advantage on the hash driver. This is the phase where the mediums are starting to come into their own. Can ILR Echo jump the hash driver into turn 1? Oh, I think he set himself up nicely there. Oh, is he going slightly wide? He's slightly wide, and that nearly got yourself next there. Down into turn 4, but ILR could go like all wrong there. Oh, is he nearly just come back of the hash driver? Parking it on the apex. Look at the advantage now Jamie's got on ILR who's starting to struggle on those lap older tyres. And he's going to capture it in the Williams. ILR could be spent another time penalty. It's his third of the race. Oh, ILR is really struggling to do that. Not ILR, ILR really struggling to do that. Technical section now. I think his rear tyres have gone. Yeah, look at that. The oversteer. Really struggling. His rear tyres are really overheating. I'm sure we'll see him in the late this lap. Yes. 16 laps to the end now. And if it's 5 second time for his troubles. What tyres is he on? He's gone on to the medium compound. Now this is an important phase for him. Can he get the undercut on the likes of Jamie? And the Echo is now behind Absolute Long again. Can't make a move. Down into this is perfect for the likes of Jamie. ILRGT JSR Snake's progress is being hurt by absolute love. It wouldn't surprise me to see these two in this lap. Tyres were dead after 10 laps. There we go. What will Jamie do? Any one of 5 drivers come with this on track. Here we go. Jamie continues. Jamie continues. What's that? Absolute rolls in. He managed to just get it slowed down there. Well, here we go. Overtake mode for JSR Snakes. Is this the phase that he wants to attack? Can't get close enough with ILRGT having DRS. Here we go. And yeah, put it back down to medium. Now this phase, what can ILRGT do on Jamie? Just really struggling on his tyres. It wouldn't really surprise me if ILRGT Ninja managed to completely undercut him here. Look at the time ILRGT gaining on him, especially through those traction zones. Absolute chance up here. Look at that. Look at the time he's gained through that section. This is and he picks up a time penalties with troubles as well, Jamie. Those softs have completely died. It wouldn't surprise me if this is a good day for the likes of ILRGT and JSR Snakes. And our leader is in. Now this would surprise me. I'd imagine Ninja as well jump Jamie here. Down to a set of mediums. Where is Ninja? There's Ninja, look at, there you go. 2 lap undercut. It's cost Jamie 5 second lead. And Ninja takes provisional P1. Now what can these two manage on those mediums? Will they go to another set of softs? Or after seeing the day, the time difference in comparison to driving ahead of him, will they opt for the set of mediums? Snakes now. Looking. Okay, good run. Oh, he pits. He pits. Undercut for JSR Snakes. Set of mediums. Where will he come out? Imagine if just a second round, absolute low. There's the Red Bull, there's the Williams, and there is the Haas driver. So he's got some overtaking to do. Let's take his 5th win of the season. And he's 21.7 behind ILRGT. Let's see his comparison. We've got a yellow in sector 3. And that is edited for who's spun going into the pit lane. I think there's a bit of front wing as well. Look at the gap that JSR Snakes has already managed to close on ILRGT. Really struggling. Is that racing point driver? And stays out. Stays out. Yellow in sector 3. That is 4. Well, I think 4 is DNF. That might be why. And yellow is set to 1 now, so I imagine that's where Fawn's just come out. Yeah, he's parked up on that left side, there you go. I think you need to get clear of this traffic. Revolution is not making this too difficult for him. Up the inside goes Ninja. I imagine he won't make it too difficult for his teammate either. Oh, Revolution to stay ahead of his teammate going into this section. Not what Jamie needed. Let's go see Ninja get clear of the RS range. And will our leader pit? No, he has to stay out, so I think ILR will go on to a set of softs to the end. He's going to be so much quicker than those guys ahead of him, but it's whether he can make those soft flats at the end of the race. Gran is also still there, out there on a set of medium tyres. So he's another one to watch out for as well. He's been quietly going about his business. As is ILRT Hamilton, who's still got a set of softs to go. He has to go on to a set of softs. But his medium's a lot fresher, so I'm surprised to see him maybe like 29 onto those set of softs. As JSR Snakes goes around the outside of Thingy and Revolution. He hit Revolution there. And just to note, Jamie got past Absolute Lol. Oh, sorry, no, he's ahead of him, won't he? It's ILRT Ninja on the back there. As JSR picks up another penalty, that's what happens. So many drivers back in position. You don't understand who's ahead of who. And will RBR Echo pit that he's in this lap. So he will have 11 laps to go. What will the Racing Point put up? It's a set of softs. It's a set of softs. Dragon Shannon is in behind him, and another set of softs. That is a long way to go. I'd have thought he'd done one more, maybe. Let's have a look. RBR Echo is out. Let's have a look at the advantage at the end of the straight. Jamie has over the Racing Point. That is 1.9 to 8. So he's got 6 seconds to catch. And remember, Jamie, look at this, ILRT Ninja hasn't managed to get past Hamilton. This is crucial for the race. Him being stood behind Hamilton. Jamie stuck, gets Absolute Lol stuck, gets JSR stuck, and it closes the advantage that RBR Echo has to the guys ahead of him. Ninja picks up another time penalty. We can have a 5-way scrap at the end of this race. And I wouldn't count out Joker Shanley yet as well, especially with ILRT Hamilton as close as he is. Look at the gap RBR Echo has closed. Hamilton stays out as well, so he's only going to cause more havoc. The guys behind ILRT Ninja, easy move, takes first place. Jamie now needs to get a move on. Can he get past Hamilton? Down into turn 1. Oh, he goes for the move. Very aggressive there from the Williams driver. Ninja stays behind us. We've got a battle behind. Lol. Keeping it around the outside. No, go for it. Switchman. JSR said, oh, it's Lol lose it. Lol's lost it. Leaders stay the same. JSR Snakes up the inside. He makes the move stick. Here's the Racing Point. Oswald's going to sneak up the inside. Can't make the move stick. Half up to 10 there. RBR now sneaking behind. Saving his RS. Oh, picks up another penalty. Look at this. 5 drivers, 3.3 seconds. Any of these drivers can win this race. It could come down to penalties. It's that close. Ninja's not got the best run out the final corner. Still got DRS. James eking out that advantage slowly each lap. 6 tenths from the previous round. Now it's 8. Oh, Jamie's Ninja's very low on the brakes there. Nearly loses the rear. Behind. This is. Look at Echo. He can't quite get close enough now. Slow goes down the inside on the Ferrari, and they've hit. They've hit. And oh, he just managed to stay ahead of Echo. Low was nearly around there from him. Daniel Ricciardo is smooth on the inside there. Dragon Shanley's getting ever more to die. Ninja's got a lot closer in that phase, by the way. So much late on the brakes in turn 1. Oh, has he gone too wide into the stadium section? Will that affect him down into turn 1? Deco is now at DRS range, by the way. Although soft dying already. I'm surprised with their overheating. Now in sets of 1. Imagine that's for Bivin who spun, or he may have spun on his teammate. Here we go, Ninja. Can't get quite close enough. And into turn 1. And he set himself up for a run. Down into turn 4. Sitting down in a minute is Ninja. Saving the RS, saving the fuel. The guys behind him battle. But they're closing. I reckon not making the gains that he needs to. Nakashani's 6.3 behind the lead now. He gains 6 tenths over that final lap. Those softs are only going to slow down. I reckon needs to get a move on. Absolute long now out of DRS range. Over the Ferrari ahead of him. Oh, it's made a massive mistake there, RBRK. But look at the drivers now. 3.2 the advantage between the top guys. That advantage has cost RBRK possibly a chance to turn 1 as well. Loses the back end. But here we go. Here's Jamie and Ninja. Battle for the lead. Lap 32, 36. Ninja closes the advantage. Really looks to the inside. He does go to the inside, but it's very late. Jamie opts to stay behind. That is the lead for the Red Bull driver. Ahead of Jamie, ahead of the Ferrari JSR Snakes. Just continue to stick behind, stay patient. He's got a championship to think about. Oh, there you go, RBR Echo. He's made the move stick. What can he do now to close his advantage to the leaders? Dragon Shanley now 5.3 behind, nearly losing the rears though. That's how those soft tyres are starting to struggle, starting to overheat. Ninja picks up another time penalty. I think Echo made a mistake there, but now we go back on board with the top 3. 9 tenths the advantage that ILRT and Ninja has over the SR Snakes, with Jamie in between. Here we go. Jamie, half a second behind. Not got much DRS to play with. He's got a lot more to play with. Here we go. Ninja looks to the outside. Jamie going to go around the outside. Ninja brakes a lot later. Got to set himself up down into turn 4. He's got a bit well down the throttle. Here we go. Overtake mode, and looks like a simple move. Will Ninja fight it? No. It is an accident. Jamie takes the lead. 4 laps to go. Dragon Shanty's looking. He's gained there slowly. Can he make those soft slats? I reckon now he's within DRS range from JSR Snakes. So very wide there. Nearly losing the car. Taking that much speed through Dragon Shanty. Puts him another time penalty. Here we go again. Oh, Snakes lose the rear. Nearly lose the rear. Through the penultimate corner, the final corner. Here we go, Ninja. Should be a pretty simple move. Looks to the outside. That is the lead for the Red Bull driver. Jamie really needs to save some ERS. There's nothing to play with. Absolute long picks up the time penalty. And they all stay the same. Always Jamie Snakes nearly hits the back. Jamie there. 2 seconds covers the top 5 now. This is fantastic stuff here. Dragon Shanty's tyres look to be dying sadly. Not really closing, which they do wanted to. Drivers look at that advantage to see if they can close up. Ninja's put up quite a big margin now. Who's going to come out on top? Who's got less penalties? I think Jamie's got significantly less penalties than the other drivers. As Jamie's now full out with DRS. Was he within that DRS, within that detection point? He was just. Can Jamie get close onto the penultimate lap? No, it's not to get close enough. Sets himself up nicely. It's a lovely run through the chicane there. No, he won't be close enough down into turn 4. There we go, single file now, pretty much. 1.9 now covers top 4. 1.5 laps to go. Yeah, Dragon Shanty's out of it now. Unfortunately for him, couldn't make those soft slats towards the end. You see how she's struggling through those tight, twisty complexes. But here we go. ILRT Ninja will lead them across the line. Jim gets very deep into turn 14. Here we go now. ILRT Ninja leads him across the line. Jamie in P2. RBR Echo on those softs that are starting to die. In P4 and low, 2.2 behind. Here we go. ILRT Ninja weaving to try and avoid that slipstream. Here we go. He looks to the outside. Can't make the move stick. Looks to set himself up. Down into turn 4. Then just to get the best run. Here we go. What can Jamie manage? Will he look to make a move? Down in towards turn 4. Brakes really late. Looking to go completely around the outside. But he can't stick his nose in. Ninja looks wide. Where's the Ferrari in all this? Jamie's on the inside. Around the outside. Behind JSR Snakes. He's falling behind. RBR Echo. JSR Snakes wide. Down into that tricky complex, but it looks like it's Ninjas to lose now. Zeno in sector 2, it's absolute low is round, Dragon Shanty up to P5, but here we go, it'll be Ninja to cross the line first, followed by Jamie, followed by RBR Echo, and then JSR Snakes will take the win at Mexico. And there we go, Jamie wins by 13 seconds again, Jesus Christ. So that was kind of anticlimactic, but JSR Snakes into P2. Ninja in P3, RBR Echo missing out on a podium, P4. Shanley P5, now led to Hamilton, P6, absolute low, spinning at the end. Probably would have even got a podium wrong. It's a shame for him. Revolutions will come home in P8. Cinnamon Rage in 9th. And then Matt in P10. I've got no voice left. Thank you, ILR, for making the stream on my the fastest lap there going to Williams of Revolutions. So there we go. Oh, and Matt misses out on point. Cheesy drama. Who did the one stop, gets a point for his was. And there we go. There we go. Your winner, Jamie OC, the Irishman, in P1. And there are the podium celebrations. And notably, Arden can win the championship next time out in USA. With him being, I think it was 40. Let's have a check in relation to his closest challenger. So he got to P2, which is 18, compared to ILRGT, obviously 10 clear of 14. So Hamilton needs to beat Snakes by 6 points to take the fight to Brazil. And Jamie took your win. JSL Snakes in P2, 13 seconds clear in the end, ahead of Ninja. RBRK misses out on the podium after a very aggressive strategy at the end, followed by Shanley, Hamilton, Lol, Revolution, Cinnamon, and Cheesy Dramas rounds off the points. I will get your top 3 in for some podiums interviews. I don't know if we're doing those, but we'll do it anyway. We'll wait for Jamie to join. There we go. Right. Can I ask the top 3 to tick the box, please, so the audio can be heard?
Yeah, already done it. It's done.
Thank you. Right, so we will start with our race winner, Jamie. Congratulations on your
Thanks
victory.
very much. Thank you.
Now, winning by 13 seconds seems like a Sunday drive, but being in the heat of the battle and managing to keep those penalties low must mean you're quite proud of yourself tonight.
Yeah. I'm quite happy. It's my first race in controller, because I haven't used it in a long time, but I seem to be faster on it, but a decent pace, I knew that as well, but I just kept the penalties down low, and I knew I got high enough position, but luckily I got the win.
Yeah, it seemed quite a shock at the end there to see you win by such a big margin, and we look to take this momentum into next Friday for the US Grand Prix.
Hopefully, yeah, but it's not one of my favourite tracks, but we'll try anyway. Bring a top 5 or even a podium.
Yeah, and just looking back at your strategy, was it always the thing to do the 2-stop? Was it never to try and maybe go for the 1-stop, or maybe do 2 sets of mediums instead of 2 sets of softs? What was your thoughts going into the race?
Yeah, I decided just before the race started really what to do. I knew I had a spare set of softs, so I had the option to do the 2-stop, but I was still undecided, but 2-stop paid off anyway, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, well, thank you, Jamie, for your interview. Well done on tonight's victory.
Thanks.
Now heading to second place driver, which I believe is RBZ. Can you confirm that is true? Snakes.
Oh, sorry,
you're
what?
there.
Completely zoned out there.
Is this RBZ or is this a different person?
No, it is a different person, yeah.
It is a different person. Well, that's great. So all my stream has now been focused on you being RBZ. So the championship can still be won at the next round, folks. After Hamilton not winning tonight. So congratulations on your P2. Was it a difficult race for you, knowing the advantage that you had during qualifying, or was it quite a simple one, strategically wise, that kind of thing?
Well, I was quite gassed with myself that I managed to get pole by that much, considering I hadn't done that much practice. But in the race, the tyre wear wasn't bad, but I just had absolutely no straight line speed whatsoever. And the corner cutting, I was convinced myself I was going to go down to about P5 with the amount of penalties I was getting, but I'm just happy to see everybody else had the same problem.
Yeah, I said before the start of the stream that we could see positions change quite a bit through penalties. You mentioned pole position there, but coming into what you said was a lot of practice. Does that give you a bit of confidence going into the next few races, or the final 3 races, that you can compete for the win?
Well, it depends if RBZ comes back, but
yeah.
I mean, today was actually a really good battle for the win, even though in the end it didn't matter that much because of the penalties, because Jamie just had so little penalties compared to everyone else. I think even though I finished P2, I was still 13 seconds behind him, even though realistically I was only about 4. So USA still relatively bad for penalties, but not nearly as bad as Mexico. So hopefully I can be just as good, if not a bit better there, and get that extra position.
Yeah, well, thank you for your interview and well done on the P2.
Thanks.
And now we'll go to ILR3 Ninja. Congratulations on the P3. And
thank you.
It was a good drive from you, especially from what was, I think, P7 on the grid, and you managed to get some positions early on in the race, and then the switch to the softs brought you into contention for the win. Just talk us through your race.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed with my qualifying in the end. Didn't quite get to put a good lap together, but yeah, the pace was good throughout the race, but yeah, just too many penalties built up in the end. Just not quite enough practice on consistency really, but pace was there, which was good. Yeah, so not bad overall, pretty happy. Just stay on the podium really.
Yeah, it was some good overtakes, especially early on in the race. Then you had that final battle with Jamie there for the final few laps. Were you always aware of his penalties, or was it trying to get as high as you can, knowing that he had those significant less penalties than you?
No, I wasn't fully aware of how little he had, but yeah, just carried on going just in case, you never know. So yeah, just push as hard as I could either way.
Yeah, moving ahead to the rest of the season, are you looking to maybe try and go aim for the top step rather than just the lower steps of the podium? What's your expectations then going into the next 3 races?
Yeah, just take each one as it comes now. See if I can get into the top 3 in the championship. I think it's still possible, so aim for that and yeah, see what happens really.
That'll be your stream, folks. Thank you to the top 3 for their interviews. Jamie taking the victory tonight with Snakes in P2 and then Ninja in P3. I am unsure who's commentating next week, so you'll, I imagine, see either me or Jess streaming next week. So that will be all from me, and good night.